This is the Besties show, two besties with one hot sip. Well, today it's just me, your hot sip, but it's all good. We're going to handle it. My bestie is out on location working hard, and we're going to talk to our business here in the historic Five Points, Jacksonville, Florida, Malachis. Welcome, welcome,
Yes,
welcome, welcome.
I'm excited.
So, why don't you give everyone a little bit about you? Your name first, and why did you come up with the name Malachis?
Yes.
Malachis Ice Cream Bar.
Yes, my name is Ashley Kendrick, owner of Malachis Ice Cream Bar. Malachi came from my son, Malachi.
I love that. I love how moms we incorporate our children because it means a lot. People don't know that.
Yes,
it means a lot.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. So it is named after my son Malachi. He's officially a 12-year-old in middle school.
Yay!
Something great that we do here is we're not just your average ice cream parlor. We're the ice cream parlor that brings the booze to ice cream.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm glad I could drink a little bit now. Okay.
Yes.
Keep it
So
going.
we're bringing the booze to ice cream. Our base flavors is virgin, but you have the option to do like a boozy shake, a scoop with a shot, or even some of our cool cocktails.
So when you say boozy, you have everything here, like a little bit of tequila or wine?
Yes, so we have wine, champagne, we have vodka, tequila, bourbon. Right now we have like a peanut butter bourbon.
That's
nice. We're spicing it up here.
Spice it up. So here in historic Jacksonville, Florida, historic Five Points, what made you want to come here to pursue this? And why? Like, what was your focus? Was it all of a sudden I want an ice cream store, or was it something that you always wanted to do?
So I had the idea to open up an ice cream parlor since Malachi was probably 3. And I just feel like sometimes in life you would get that vision, or God would give you a vision, right? And then sometimes we'll run off with it, or
just keep it there.
Yeah. Or we just forget about it, right? Yeah. I kind of kept mine in my back pocket for years. I went on a fast, I would say 2022, I went on a fast, and I just felt like God was just telling me, like, listen, just give me your focus, watch what I'm going to do in your life. And it was crazy because during this transition time, I had sold my house. So I was doing like a lot of transitioning in my life.
You were decluttering from spiritually to physically, mentally, everything.
Everything was just changing in my life. So nice. And then over time, during the transition and during my fast, I just felt like I just got into like a season of focus, and within that focus, things just started to fall into perfect place. We wound up moving into historic Riverside.
Oh, lucky you! This is my spot.
Yes.
When I moved here years ago, this was my walkabout. I walked about, and I've been to almost every store here.
I wanted to live over here when he was smaller, but I feel like he needed to live on the street and ride a bike and things of that nature. But as he got older, we moved over here to Riverside, and just off of coincidence, leaving a UPS store across the street from here because my son got in trouble and I had to take back his Halloween costume. I saw this empty spot, and I was just very determined. I went into all the stores, and then one of the mom and pops on the end, they gave me the number to the property manager, and I called him late at night, 7 o'clock at night, and I was like, hey, you don't know me, but I have this crazy idea. And that he wasn't too okay with it or sure about this idea, but he said, send me over your business plan. I sent it over. They gave me a call back the next day and say, we think you'll do great in Riverside. So now I'm here.
Business plans are the key. Business plans are the key, people. So give some upcoming entrepreneurs, like, explain them why a business plan is key.
Okay. Business plan is key because when you're pursuing your business, or you're trying to convince retailers or what would you call this, shops or any spaces that people may own, if you want to convince them that, hey, my business should go into this spot, they want to know what it is, not just what you're trying to open. Let's say you want to open up a lash business or a hair business or an ice cream parlor like myself. They don't care too much, let's be honest, about the glitz and the glamour of it, of how it's going to look. Yeah, you want to put pictures and photos in there, but they want to know mainly how you're going to make money.
How you going to make that moolah?
How you going to make money? So they want to know what's your marketing strategy. They want to know who's your competition in the so many mile radius. What would make people come to you versus them? They want to know your background, what you've been doing before. I would be honest with you guys, I wasn't in, like, I don't know about so many entrepreneurs, but for myself, like, I came from a finance background, so the how to make money part came easy for me. I think the ice cream parlor itself is a little bit different for me because I didn't come from a background where I was already in fast food or anything like that.
So but it's something that you always wanted, but you didn't work in food at any kind of level.
No.
Just cooked at home.
Just cooked at home.
For Malachi.
Yes.
Okay.
So it is new, but I would say that you want your business plan to be very strategic. You want it to be thorough, and you want it to be to the point as well.
Yes.
I think that a lot of times we have these great ideas, but it's not on paper.
Right.
And you can't just go to these people and be like, hey, I want to open up a business here, but you don't have no plan in place.
Need to see, everyone needs to see it. And that is like a big thing that everyone does now. When they say manifest it, write it down, that's your business plan. You need to put it in paper the correct way.
Yeah. And sometimes we can overthink it and we want to make it a 20-page essay or like that. You don't have to do all those things. You simple. Simple, straight to the point. To the point. This is my business. This is how it's going to work. This is how we're going to make it work. And these are the places and the procedures and processes we're going to put in place for it to work.
Exactly.
Yep. Over time.
So you got your name, you got your building, business plan is intact. What can people expect when they come in here other than like the booze with the ice cream or virgin? What can they expect, or what else do you offer?
An experience.
Yes.
I feel that a lot of people can have a great idea, but they don't have that experience behind it. And I think that that's something that is key for us, is to make sure that when you come here, you're feeling at home. A lot of ice cream parlors are kind of in and out.
They are, and they're cold. This is so warm.
Yeah.
It feels
gets
like
cold in here sometimes.
No, but it feels like a hug. Like the how you have presented it, it feels like a hug when you walk in.
Yes, and that's like our goal. Our goal is like, we want you to come in. Though we have a beautiful park next to us, and we love the people that come in and they get their ice cream and walk the park. We love that so much. But we love the ones that also be like, you know what? Instead of walking today, let's sit here.
Have a nice sit.
Yeah, let's sit here, eat our ice cream, and then go walk. So we want to make sure, like, here at Malachis, that you get a good experience, and not just from me, like from my employees. Like, I have a great team here, and they're so amazing. They want to give you just that. They want to give you that experience as well.
We love that.
We like pride ourselves on that, just like giving you more than just booze and ice cream. But we want to get to know you. We want to make you a part of our family. When you come back in, we like, hey, welcome back. Like, we're together here. Yeah.
So so talking about your employees, was it hard to finally find that niche, those employees? Was it hard to find? Okay, these are my people for Malachis, for my business. This is my crew. How was that hard?
So yes, I'm not gonna sugarcoat this. And a lot of business owners, I think this is a conversation that a lot of business owners need to talk about. It's just the turnover of staff.
Yeah,
it gets very hard. You're gonna go through 15 to 20 people before you find that one good person. Yes. And then you might go to 15 another 20 people before you find that next second good person. Before you find that great team, you're gonna have to go, and it's tiresome. Because I've had days where I'm looking like, at the end of you know what, I'm just gonna work open and close. I'm not gonna hire nobody else.
You're like, I don't want to be his mom and all of their moms too. Like it is really hard to find the employees that fit your business and your people.
Yes. And I wouldn't say like, and sometimes it's just transition in life. Like I had some great employees in the beginning, and just like their transitions in life and things change, or they like, my employees would tell me like, hey, I'm going off to school, I'm doing all this, and it's like bittersweet because you're gonna have to find someone who can replace just as these great people that you had at one point. But then sometimes we just, as business owners, we pick the wrong people. And that's really hard.
We want the best from everyone. They'll give a great representation.
Yes.
Their resume, they talk to you, and then 3 days later after working, you're like,
what did I do? What have I gotten myself into?
I will open and close myself.
Yes, you will get to that point.
Yeah.
But I do have a great manager, Gabby, here. I have a great team lead, Joey. They've been with me for a little while now, and then I have a new employee here with us. So we're building a strong team, and I know that they're trucking with me. They're holding on with me, and I know it can get hard for them sometimes too. So it's my goal to just like, even though they want to work 50 days straight, I've been having to tell them like, no, today you're gonna leave early, or you're gonna be off, because they sometimes don't realize they need to rest.
They need the rest too, and it's a business thing. It has to taxes and everything. Another subject.
Yeah.
No, that's amazing. So, what are some of your most famous flavors? What do people come in here for the most?
I would have to say cookie butter, which is the cinnamon ice cream with Biscoff cookies, blueberry cheesecake. That is very yummy. Caramel brownie dream has been top tier lately.
That's good.
That's a vanilla caramel brownie pieces. So, and then we have our banana pudding. Malachi's banana pudding.
So it's named after him.
Yes. And then for our dairy-free lovers, we do have dairy-free flavors, our sorbets, but my favorite is our dairy-free toasted coconut almond dream. Top tier.
That sounds good. That sounds so good. I love me some dairy-free because it's, even though I love cream and ice cream, but dairy-free sometimes, and sorbet just gives you that
refreshing.
It's more refreshing, especially like today. Oh my gosh. So the names of your ice cream, did you make them up? Or?
Yes. So they're just fun. So like we have coffee ice cream, and we can just name it coffee, but we're a little bit weird, since Starbucks is across the street. We named it not Starbucks coffee.
Oh, okay. I like that.
So we're a little petty sometimes.
That's okay. But coffee ice cream is like my number one favorite.
Yes, that's mine too. It is. It is. It's so yummy. I know some people are going to be like, coffee. Yeah, coffee you don't know what you're missing.
When I was a kid, I used to get coffee ice cream all the time. Or in a shake too.
Yes.
Oh, do you make shakes here?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Now, a boozy option, if you ever come, if you love coffee.
I do.
Coffee and bourbon.
That sounds good. That sounds
It's
really
so yummy.
good.
And recently I mixed coffee and cookie butter. With bourbon.
That will work too.
That one is,
I'm going to be here a lot. Gaining weight.
Well, you might want to, drink it and then walk around the park a couple of times.
Or go shopping.
Yes. It's a walkable area, so
Go eat and come back and have more dessert.
Yes.
Have dessert, go eat, come back, have more dessert. Go shopping, come back and get more ice cream.
That sounds like a plan.
That's a good plan. That's what we want. You know what I mean? So talking about people that pop up, do they like notice you in the street or on social media or a friend of a friend? Like, how do people know about you who will see like the name Malachi? Because it's very sophisticated.
Yeah. So believe it or not, a lot of people think it's Malachis.
Oh my goodness.
So they think it's sophisticated because the Malachis, to most people, it sounds more like just aesthetically pleasing, I guess. So they were like, Malachis. And I'm like, oh, Lord, no, it's Malachis. But a lot of times, we just recently had a group that came in, and it was just from our regulars that came in. And then sometimes when people come in town, they just bring their whole family, or they bring their friends. They're like, let me take you to this place. It's so cute. You got to try this place out. And I think what's cool about that is my goal when I opened this, I didn't want to just be like, I want to be like your neighborhood ice cream parlor, right? Because it's family owned, it's owned by, it's small owned. But what I really wanted to be is like the place to be, the place to go to if you come to Jacksonville, Florida. Like, I want to be one of those places, like, I'm in Jacksonville, I got to try Malachi's. And that's like my pure goal. But that's how a lot of people have been finding us. Believe it or not, TikTok has been, I don't know, it's been the best thing for us, because a lot of people, we're in the age now where a lot of young people are on social media
all the time,
and they come in, they record us, and they post it on TikTok. So a lot of people that come in, believe it or not, we think like, like we were just talking about, Instagram is the end all be all. Believe it or not, we don't have a lot of followers on TikTok or anything like that,
but
the people who go on TikTok and post about us. A lot of people like, I seen you on TikTok. That's why I'm here.
Wow.
So that has been like our number one. I would say that. And then word of mouth, just people that come in and they say, listen, I want to bring my friends back here.
Let me tell you how I found you. I found you because this is one of my favorite parts of town. And when I see a new business, I'm like, what is that? And then I'll research it. So that's how I found you, because I usually get something to eat, like we said, and walk around or go shopping, and I see what new stores or restaurants are in those areas. Yeah. So that's just me. I'm old school.
No, but there's nothing wrong with that. I think a lot of people, because we're right by Memorial Park, I think a lot of people walk past, and then they'll look over and they just like amazed. I'm like, what is this place? It looks so, fancy on the inside.
So pretty.
I know. So we have people that just stick their head and they be like, oh, this ice cream parlor. So a lot of times just walking past or driving past it, people looking, they're like, oh, well, this place looks interesting. So it does draw people in.
I have another question. What else? What if someone wanted to have like a party here, or a themed baby shower, or anything, a social? Can people do that here?
Yes, we got you. Okay. We got you covered. Definitely.
I got the right.
I know. Yes, I love to hear this. Malachis Ice Cream Bar.com. Very easy. Just our name. Malachis Ice Cream Bar.com. You head over there. We have a entry form. You just tell me what it is that you want to do. You want to do a private party. We also do ice cream socials.
Yes.
So ice cream socials during the week, free for you to have a gathering here. We do not charge for it. And then we do like pop-ups, for small businesses. So if you sell like lotions, or we have a pop-up this weekend, waist beads or something like that, you can come here and showcase and you can come here and definitely set up on the weekend to our customers and showcase your products. So we also do that. And something new that we're adding is also on the go Malachis, so where we're implementing doing pop-up events and stuff like that.
Wait a minute, we have a few events coming up, so we will need you there.
Yes,
so
we would love to.
Yeah, our events. Okay, this is perfect. This is like a nice get together, y'all. Oh my goodness. So with that, everything is on the website.
Yep.
Anything else on the website that we need to know about?
On the website, you also will be able to, like I said, book our private events. It also has the information that they would need to book the private events. It leads you to our social medias if you want to follow us.
Click. Follow.
Yes, you can definitely follow us on there.
Nice.
Yeah.
I love it.
One-stop shop.
I love it. You really have it going on in here. So what's coming up? I know school started.
Yes.
So we're running into the fall and holidays. Do you have any upcoming events here?
Yes.
Okay, what are those?
So right now we're in our series, Everyday Happy Hour.
Ooh, every day is happy hour.
Everyday happy
Not
hour.
Just one day, every day. Because we deserve it.
Yes. So Monday through Friday, we have a happy hour, 4 p.m. to 8 p.m.
Happy hour time. I like those. That's a
$4
good time.
Champagne, $5 wine, and 20% off cocktails.
Did you hear that?
Yes.
That's good.
Yes. So we have that. Gosh. And then we are on our series where on Wednesdays we have something going on. So this coming Wednesday we have trivia. Next Wednesday we have karaoke night.
That's fun. Okay, now this will be the place to be. Do you have music going on too?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. We always play
we
music.
Love music. Okay.
In our establishment, we love a 90s R&B.
Oh, okay. That's a good thing. That brings everyone together.
But if you ever come during the day, you might hear some calm and relaxing music. I'm like,
we need that sometimes.
Yeah.
We need that.
Yes.
Sometimes. We need that sometimes.
Yeah.
Okay. I love it. So happy hour every day.
Yep. Monday
4 to 8. Monday through Friday. What happens on the weekends again? Tell me again.
So weekends, we can do our private events up until 2 p.m. So usually like private brunch events. You can have like a brunch baby shower, brunch birthday party, things of that nature. And then we're open from on Saturday 2:30 p.m. to 10 p.m. and then Sundays 2:30 to 9 p.m.
So it's like a party here every day.
We're 7 days a week.
I love it. Who are your the most customers you see? Like you say 20 to 30 crowd, younger crowd, older. What's your crowds?
I think that we cater to everyone, believe it or not.
That's perfect.
I thought that it was just going to be like you know, those after college, middle age. You know, I thought that was going to be my clientele, but I'm seeing that I'm getting the high schoolers.
Okay.
I'm seeing our widows. I call them our widows, our little littles who's come here and they tell their parents. We just had a lady. We just had a customer that came in yesterday, and she was like, "We live on the west side, and we're like, we can take you anywhere. We take you here, get some cookies." And they were like, "No, I want to go to Malachi."
That's what I'm talking about. When you really, really like something, you don't want anything else. You can pass a whole bunch of other ice cream stores, but you know you want Malachi. You're gonna come there.
And I love that our littles love us just as much as we love them. And then we have our, you know, close by, we do have our, you know, the Presbyterians house and apartments.
Over there,
so we have our retirement community. They come over here. They're the cutest thing ever.
It makes them happy, I'm sure.
So, and then we have like date nights. We have people that come here on dates because of the atmosphere. So we really cater to all ages. And that's one thing that I do love. You can come in and you might see a 3-year-old, 5-year-old, 6-year-old, and then you might see a senior sitting here with their cup with a shot of bourbon. I love that. And then you might see a couple on a date. So I do love that we cater to everyone.
That's perfect. Anything else you want to talk about closing out? Like anything uplifting that'll give viewers something to like. I do need to come in there. You're already a really, really sweet woman, but I'm just saying anything that helps you through the day, anything that helps you through the week, like those weeks when you're like, I have to open and close. What brings you to your middle, to your calm, to your everything? Yeah.
I think for me, it's just the reason why I started. I think that whatever God has blessed you with, He won't let it fail. And I believe that it's up to you to keep trucking, even when it gets hard. I think sometimes we give up and we say, well, it just didn't work out for us. Did it not work out for you, or did you just completely give up on it? So even with those hard times, you got to keep showing up. And one day you're going to show up and it's just all going to just fall into perfect place. You're going to be like, okay, man, the fight was worth it. You're going to go through those hard times. It's not going to always be easy, but it's cliche to say it will be worth it. But even just now for you guys to reach out and say, hey, let me do an interview with you. It makes me feel good because it lifts me up. Like, hey, I might have had to close late last night and I might have been here all day yesterday by myself. But it feels good to bring me back to a center to remember why I started in the first place.
So keep trucking, believe in yourself. Just believe.
Keep believing.
Don't stop.
Don't stop. Because one day you're going to look up, you can be like, wow, I dreamed, I prayed to be in this place, and look at me now.
Here I am. Yeah. Well, I want to thank you so much.
You're welcome.
You are just so lovely. And listen, her shop is amazing. We'll show you everything else. We'll show you the ice creams. I'm going to taste a few. I'm probably going to come back every day because my daughter's down the street at school. So I'll be here all the time getting ice cream. And I really want to thank you so much.
Thank you for coming.
You're welcome.
Really appreciate
it. And remember, you can have your own events here. You can come for a date night, happy hour, pop-ups. Everything is on her website.
Socials.
MalachisIceCreamBar.com.
Yep, MalachysIceCreamBar.com.
Follow her on all of her sites, Instagram, TikTok, everything else, right? Okay.
Bye, guys. See you soon.